believe it? Seriously, what the fuck? For 4 years, ever since I left what I guess is the equivalent of a cottage in the United States, I have managed to stay the hell away from math. I hate math. I would always avoid it, and I was doing fine avoiding it, and I would certainly never ever enjoy it. And then this fucking game comes along. More of them, 6 of them. And they tricked me. They require you to think and find solutions and stuff. You're not supposed to think while gaming. Aren't they just supposed to make you dumber? Isn't that the thing? But no! You had to make me smart, didn't you? And I just couldn't stop. Why did you have to be so damn good? I said I would never do another math problem, and I would certainly never enjoy it. And then you come along and BAM! I'm spending hours on one math problem and won't give up. You managed to do what a bunch of teachers has never ever been able to. You bastard. Ladies and gentlemen, Professor Layton.
I don't understand, Professor. Why are we going to help solve an inheritance dispute?
Do you really think I would take on such an ordinary request as that?
Well, as some of you might know, or maybe not know, I am not really a gamer. It's not because I have anything against gamer or even the community. It's not because I don't think I could become a gamer. The thing actually is that I really do think I could become a gamer, but do you realize how many hours that would take out of my day? I have so much television to watch in that time span. Honestly, television. But I do have a DS, which admittedly takes a lot of hours out of my day anyway. I bought the DS specifically though to play these Professor Layton games, which my little sister introduced me to, and I just instantly fell in love with the franchise. The gameplay, the nice atmosphere of the games, the design, the storylines, the humor is all something that I quickly ended up enjoying highly. Professor Layton is a franchise of puzzle games for the DS hand console. It has 6 games, all in all, which are arranged in 2 different trilogies story-wise. The original trilogy consisting of the Curious Village, the Mystical Box, and the Unbound Future. And the prequel trilogy that came out afterwards, which consists of The Last Spectre, Miracle Mask, and The Astral Legacy, which has just been released in Europe and will soon be released in the United States. In the game, you follow Professor Layton, a puzzle lover and a professor in archaeology, which is a profession he fills out just as well as Indiana Jones, to be frank, and his apprentice Luke, whom is not nearly as annoying as that Asian kid from Doom. In fact, Luke is pretty cute overall, and he got some guts. Also, he has the ability to talk to animals. It's never explained why or how he does it, he can just talk to animals. Professor Layton himself is a self-proclaimed gentleman among gentlemen, and indeed, he pulls it off very well. Always being polite, patient, warm, calming, and he has the most incredible voice, which always makes me think of the nicest, coziest uncle type ever. Seriously, whoever makes the Professor Layton voice should make audiobooks out of all books that ever existed. On top of being a perfect gentleman, he is a professor in archaeology, as mentioned before, a master puzzle solver, a swordsman, and he has the most awesome car ever he calls the Layton Mobile. Yeah, The Batmobile can suck it. This thing is awesome. The games themselves are a mixture between adventure gaming and a puzzle game. You steer Layton and look through the game, click on the people to talk to them and examine things, and then by solving puzzles, you eventually solve the mystery of each game. And the puzzles can be anything. They can be riddles, they can be questions of logic, they can be those fucking slide puzzles that no one likes. They can be math problems, or they can try and trick you by looking like one thing but then turns out to be something completely different. That actually is the thing about these puzzles. You can never tell whether they are straightforward or if there is a twist to the puzzle. That makes it so obvious in retrospect. Just take this puzzle for an instance, where you have a bottle with a smelly substance in it and a lot of holes in it, using only 2 corks. Which holes should you plug so that guy there won't have to smell what is in the bottle? The answer? Are you ready for this? Try not to laugh. The man's nostrils. Well, duh, of course. And that is the game. Amusing and sometimes quite frustrating, but incredibly addicting, and well, it's just so nice to sit back to. I really, really like it. So, if any of you out there are type like me, who just enjoys to sit back with your game, enjoy the nice atmosphere, enjoy the aesthetics, and some lovely brain teasers, this is definitely worth checking out. It's actually a pretty huge franchise in Japan, believe it or not. I mean, really huge. We are talking Dragon Quest huge. The Dragon Quest is another thing that was huge in Japan, but not really here. But yeah, it's huge in Japan, so check it out. A slide puzzle that I have to make to get even further. Oh